Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And one thing we want to be absolutely certain of coming up is that they don't take advantage of us in transition. Be on your toes. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Pistons, Chan in at small forward, and it's Wolf in at the power forward. Rondo kicks to Parsons. There's the triple. The putback, and Kanter throws it down.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
And Detroit has possession. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Fifth, the Mavericks.
You know, a team that shares the ball freely will create opportunities for the right player to score more times than not. They don't have to force it. Everybody recognizes that if they move and get open, the ball will find them.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Parsons sets a screen for Rondo. Parsons up top. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Kanter. Inside. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And, of course, two teams in opposite conferences. They're only going to play twice, one on each team's floor.
Rondo dishes to Parsons. Rebounded by Chan. Detroit leading by 6. Banked in off the glass. The dude's got 14.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Guys, we know where the ball needs to go. We got to get the ball to our best players. They don't have a guy on their team that can...
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Rajon Rondo. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 9 points a night, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, what his passing brings to this team.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He feeds it to Kanter. Here's the dude, covered by Parsons. Here's Chan. Parsons with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Mavericks trail by 8. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 3rd in rebounding, 7th in assist. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Rondo kicks to Parsons. Cantor, the pass to Parsons. That is good. Parsons got 9.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You take a look at the Pistons. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Hornets. Just wait.
You know, for the Pistons, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all. And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Mavericks trail by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Cantor dishes to Parsons. Outside Rondo. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to Rondo. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Stolen by Cantor. Here's McDaniels. Defended by Drummond. Outside Rondo. Left side Rondo. Nobody near Parsons. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons leading by 7. Valentine passes to Chan. Right wing. Pass to Pep. Off target with the open look. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's McDaniels. And off the front iron, and in it goes. McDaniels got his first points of the night. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Inside. Teardrop shot, and that one's good.
Assist from Lance Valentine.
Mavericks trail by 7. Parsons outside. Now the dish to Griffin. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
.119 left to play in the 3rd. Hopkins, the pass to Stone. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Here's Gray following the score by Dallas. Dixon passes to Ruiz. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. He's got 5. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 7-point differential. Now Detroit moving it up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And that one is hammered home.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Average foul. Substitution for the Pistons. Ed 10.
Here's Chan. Misses there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Detroit. They're up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.